4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
There's a threat in the world today. A threat to our way of living, a threat to our society, and maybe even a threat to our very existence. And what is this threat?
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world.
He is the one.
I am.
I am the ass.
He is.
And we are Black and White Sports.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we in here talking about practice.
How am I not pound the best fighter in the world? You tell me. Because you're retired?
I mean, I want to see your face when you're asking this question and the way you're going to ask it. Look a man in the eye before you try to kill him or make up something.
He went through my soul.
And I'm not surprised.
Now this, folks, this feels like home. That guy right there, he is the one. This guy right here, I'm the ass. Together, we are Black and White Sports, powered by First Financial Bank. Mr. John.buzzard, check him out for all your banking needs and accessories. 317-417-8582. That's 317-417-8582. And our Rockstar Realtor himself, Mr. Shawn Nugent, buying or selling a home? Get with Shawn at Talk to Tucker today. 317-503-8322. That's 317-503-8322. Damon, what is happening, my man?
Everybody,
Yeah.
hello. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies. Hey, you just ruined my whole intro.
I'm the ass.
Just assed it all up. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing?
I see your Steelers on. We must be talking about the AFC today.
It happens. Sometimes you just gotta talk about everybody. You know, you don't want to talk about some, but you gotta talk about others.
Well,
I don't know if it made any sense.
Why don't you lead the talking of others up right now and give us the rundown of our shows for the weeks?
Man, I'm not doing nothing. I'm boycotting.
I was about to say something. Something was on the end of my tongue. I held off.
See, that was my goal. My goal was to help you learn restraint.
Oh,
and so I serve them up where you cannot possibly not hit it, even though you did strike out in a slow pitch co-ed softball.
Twice. Same game. No alcohol was involved either.
No. Anyway, just for you, I will do the rundown since I have already done my social media, and you are now doing. Yes, you do. You do more social medializing than I do. So I will do the rundown. So
thank you.
Obviously, you guys are watching us today on TypO Tuesday.
TypO Tuesday.
But he's going to get that in every time. So
every time.
Look at this. Since we were talking about the AFC, somebody wanted to make sure they were properly represented because this is not the cup that I sit her downstairs in with for water.
Take a drink of it. Oh, yeah, look at the horseshoe there.
So I can tell you right now, she did that on purpose, which you figured out when we talked about the AFC.
Every bit of purpose was that done by. Every bit. And yes, folks, that is water because he did ask for water. Crazy, I know. He did ask for water.
But I do got my show shot.
Ah, there you go.
Come on, I can't disappoint. Show shot.
All right, so Taco Tuesday is obviously today, Tuesday, 7:30. And I'll let you roll on.
And today also, At some point in time, we will put out the audio for the Dynasty Bros FF for their redraft show that they do at 7 o'clock, which they are actually live right now over on their Facebook page and Twitter page doing the redraft. And we will put out the audio for that on our podcast, social outlets, SoundCloud, all those podcast type deals. And then, we come back again at you tomorrow for WNL, which will be Wednesday night live. That's where we'll run through it's basically our sports center, so to speak, our chat center. So to speak, for, news in the sports world, again, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. And then we come back at you occasionally on Thursdays. Thursdays will be the day that we'll slip on you for every now and then. But we normally come back with you on Thursday, also at 7:30 for Couch Talk. That's where we get a little more specific on a topic. And, we kind of lounge, get a little bit more, comfortable in our broadcast. And then we bring in the weekend. We bring in the weekend Saturdays at 12:30. We got Super Kicking It with Steven. I just want to call him Steven. I swear to God.
That's Stone Cold Steven, man.
And it's not even like Bruce or Bryce. You know what I mean? I just stuck in my head. You're Steven, and I'm going to call you Steven.
Stone Cold Steven.
Stone Cold Steven. All right, I don't like it. Steven.
No, I don't.
Yes, Stefan. No, that's Urkel.
Yeah. No, that's not Urkel. That's Stefan Arkell. There is a difference. You had Steve Urkel and you had Stefan Arkell.
I'm glad you're up on your late 90s black sitcoms.
I mean, what years did I grow up in?
Hey, man, they had the Bundys and Roseanne.
Well, that's besides.
And according to Jim. I like According to Jim.
Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, I do remember that one.
Yeah. Hey, but anyway, so check out all your wrestling news for with Saturdays at 12:30 with Super Kicking It with Steven. And then on Sundays, we got your Steven.
I'm not even going to say anything. I wasn't even going to say anything.
Immediately. But anyway, don't forget to check out your Racing Brothers with the Mostest, Howdy and Tommy Boy over at Checker Records, 12:30 or 11:30 Sunday.
That's like the second longest show on the network, and you can't get the time right.
That's the first time I've ever gotten the time wrong. It's the first time I've ever gotten the time wrong. But anyway, check them out and check Tommy Boy out throughout the week with the CW broadcast of iRacing races from the ovals to the dirt tracks to the road courses. Check him out to get you all wrapped up. And start off every week now with our new show featuring my homie there, Mr. Ass, and our buddy out west in Vegas, Mr. Rafael Esparza. You thought I was going to mess that up, didn't you?
Nope. I was telling Damon before the show tonight how awkward it felt for me to start off the show without him right there. And I'm like, man, I sounded like a dumbass. For like the first 3 minutes, if that, I sounded like a straight dumbass. I apologize.
Hey, I'm anxious to see how it goes when I start this basketball show.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. Now,
so there you have it. That's for everything you got. Black and White Sports 1 and all of our affiliates and all the things that we do. If you have advertisement, sponsorship, promotional deals, or anything you want to get in touch with us about, go ahead and hit us up with the DMs on the Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You can also hit us up on the webpage or the email at
info.bwsports1.com. Thank you, Tom Racker, for giving me the approval of my dumbassness yesterday. Yep, totally sounded like an idiot. But then I regained myself.
Hey, do you guys like, since Tom Brecker is watching, do you guys like the checkers that I sent you from the football game on Saturday?
Wow. That was funny.
It was the checkers and Breckers all in the same picture.
Hey, that is no lie. No lie, my friend. No lie. All right. So, last week, we talked about the real division of football, the NFC. Now, we're going to go to the stepchild conference of the AFC this week. Yes, I am biased.
Let me ask you a question.
Nope.
Who has more championships?
I don't care.
Who has more championships, the AFC or the NFC?
I don't care.
Okay. Well, that answers your question, folks. That answers your question. But anyway, yes, we are talking AFC. So we're going to give you our. He's got a paper. You saved it.
No, this is a new one.
Oh.
This is the AFC paper.
I thought you didn't flip it over. You didn't.
NFC paper is right here.
It's a little smaller.
It's because it's folded up, fucker.
You just wasted all that paper on one side. Could you flip it over?
I didn't have the same paper when I was doing it this morning, all right?
I mean, you couldn't have used all the note apparatuses on our technical devices?
No, because then you can see it.
And I have Post-it notes. Hey, I got note apps that you don't see. I got my color notes, my Post-it app.
Now, what's that supposed to mean? You got your colored notes?
That's what it's
messed
called.
up.
Colored notes.
That's messed up, man.
I can't use Post-it. It's trademarking it.
That's true. All right.
But anyway, so we'll talk a little bit about the AFC today. We'll do, we'll give you some sleepers. We'll talk about some injuries as it correlates to us picking our division winners and, how they fall out, first to the last in the division. We'll give you wild cards, and we'll give you who we think will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl.
And this guy will actually give you a call out of the predictions on the records for each team. I don't know about that guy, but this guy will.
Yeah, that's for the betting bastards. I don't give a shit. I just want you to finish top, and everybody else is not good enough. I mean, really, if you look at it, baseball's that way. You know what I mean? If you're at the top of the division, you the shit. Everybody else, we won't even talk about you. You don't even make the playoffs. Well, we got 16 teams in the damn playoffs. You know what I mean? Basketball, we don't need 16 teams. So let's go right to the Final Four. The top two on each side. The rest of you bastards up.
Anyway, what division would you like to start in, Damon?
Hey, man, let's go ahead and, since I did you all crazy last week and made you wait for the NFC East, we can do the North last.
Okay. Let's start with the home crowd. Let's start in the AFC South.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
So I have one thing to say. Wow, Jacksonville, you are majorly tanking your asses off this year.
That's all right. I hope we go ahead and scoop him up.
Leonard Fournette is now a free agent. We talked about it last night, actually, on Bet Your Ass. Me and Raphael talked about what team has the best odds and this, that, and the other. He's saying possibly the Saints. I mean, everybody's saying the Bears going to pick him up, but he's saying the Saints. And it's funny that now you hear talks today just coming out with Alvin Kamara is open. The Saints are open for that.
And
yes, Kamara.
That's what I was talking about, because Kamara ain't been a camp. That's been under wraps. Ain't nobody really been talking about, but he ain't been a camp because contract issues. So then you have Leonard Fournette, who is stepping into this position.
I agree, Tom.
Agent. Most would have worked. But oh hell no, I wouldn't put that up because you don't know who'll be watching. You know, I gave out a couple business cards while we were there, and if I'd have put that picture up, you know, we might have got in trouble. That's not the crowd. That was you know, East Side participants. That's not the crowd that you will piss off. I wasn't dealing with Hamilton County parents. These is Marion County parents.
Duly noted, sir.
But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I hear the rumors. I like what he's saying about him going to the Saints. But he doesn't fit that style of offense. I understand Kamara is doing his contractual things with running backs do because they're going to use you. Why not sit and make that money, Le'Veon Bell, the same kind of way? But I think he fits more, not just because it's my team, but I think he fits more with that style of offense.
And I would agree.
Yeah, I don't think he fits with that spread, quick type thing. You know, his hands aren't good out the backfield, and he's not a herky-jerky type back. He's a, you know, hit that A gap, you know, run that swing, that spread, let him shoot up through the tackle and the guard. You know, that's the type of back he is, and that's the type of offense that Pittsburgh runs. So,
yes, Sonia is fine. This is my buddy from the diecast world. Sonia has been commenting for weeks on a watch party, and she's finally here for her comments to be shared and loved and expressed. Sonia, welcome. Glad to see you.
How?
But so needless to say, both of us are saying the Jags are definitely the bottom of the barrel, right?
Bottom of the barrel. Who's
I'm saying
Minshew?
I'm saying 4 wins tops.
Minshew?
Yeah.
Minshew sound like he should be playing cricket.
Croquet.
No, cricket.
Polo.
No, cricket.
Fine. Who do you have next in the division?
I'm going with the Texans, bro.
Oh.
I'm going with the Texans. That's who I got at number 3 in the South.
You know, honestly, I went with the Titans, and I think they're only going to get 5, maybe 6 wins. And Titans have a more difficult schedule than the Texans do. I'm reading as we're going along.
Yeah, I'm reading. I'm doing the same thing. Yeah, I just like the way the Titans are moving versus the way that the Texans are moving. Only body they got left is the quarterback. Fuck you gonna throw the ball to?
It's a good point.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I think that organization is getting ready to do like a major.
So let me ask you this: would Fournette fit in that offense? And if so, if he goes there, would that change your mind between the Titans and the Texans?
But what is the Texans' offense? I mean, at this point, you don't know. You don't have receivers. You have a quarterback. I mean, is he going to look like Cam Newton in Carolina the last 2 years? See, just the face. So what are you going to do? You know, I mean, I don't know. I would have put him at the bottom if the Jaguars wasn't obviously tanking. I could have easily put them at the bottom. You know, I mean, I just don't like the direction that they're moving in. And the Titans, to me, looks like they're going somewhere. You finally put, you know, Mariota on the bench, let somebody else come in there, and you're leaning on the running game of your defense. If you get just a little bit of a passing game with the play action of the way that you run the ball, you should have a quality play action game. So get a halfway decent tight end or a receiver who can at least catch a pass every now and then to relieve pressure of that running game. I think the Titans will be, you know, a really good football team because they run the ball and they don't turn it over. that means time possession. That means other teams have to press to score, and they got a really good defense. So it works right into those hands. Kind of reminds me of defensively the Colts back when they won the Super Bowl. You know, made the offense look absolutely out. I mean, the offense made them look outstanding, but their defense, was put in situations where you'd only have to worry about one thing, and that's where I think the Titans will do this year.
Well, me and you differ on that. I got the Titans winning 6 games. I got the Texans winning 9 games, and it's just because of their I got them winning 9 games because of their schedule. And now, obviously, we both have the Colts winning the division. My only thing is I have them only 9 wins again.
Who, the Colts?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I'm not going to say that I had to win at 13. No. I had to win in between, that's 10. So between 9 and 11 games.
Okay. Well, I've said since the last season they have a top 5, maybe a top 3 offensive line. You do have Rivers now. It's more of a NFL minded quarterback. He's a vet, and I'm not saying Brissett was wrong and bad. I'm just saying they've had bad luck. Let's just say
I'm Team Brissett.
Luck,
and I'm still Team Brissett. You know what I mean? It ain't because we share the same melatonin.
Wow.
It's not it. You know what I mean? I just thought that he got a bad deal. Injuries to him and everybody else on the team flaked on a good offense at the beginning of the year. Beginning of the year, the offense was good. He was making touchdowns, not throwing interceptions. The offense looks great. One person get hurt, 2 Pittsburghs, 3 people get hurt, and now, he's on the bench, and you bring it in an aged quarterback that, struggles in the playoffs. I mean, did you get him, to lead fantasy numbers, or are you trying to move in the playoffs? That's where I worry most about the Indianapolis. I think they'll be fine during the regular season. They're going to win football games. They play in the AFC South. I mean, they'll probably lose 1 game out of that division.
Yeah. It's the
rest of
their schedule, though. It'll be the rest of their schedule that haunts them.
Yeah. I think they'll lose on the road to the Titans. There you go, Angel.
Wow. Wow. They've only lost like 1 game there the past, 8 years?
Yeah, because they always seem to find a way to jack it off. But
yeah,
I think they'll be – I think they win the division. I actually think that they're first out in the playoffs, to be honest with you.
Ooh. Win the division, first out in the playoffs. That's where he said, folks. That's what he said. Now, let's head to the AFC West, where it's a 1-team pony division for sure.
So
However,
you're basically talking about 2 down.
Yeah. Chiefs winning the division. I got them going 11-5.
Hey, you're being very optimistic. Very pessimistic with that thing. I don't think they lose 5 games. I think they go 13-3.
All depends on injuries with them because they could go 16-0. But if that team has 1 injury, that team could be gone for the rest of the year.
However, for everybody.
Yeah, but come on now. Let's see who we're talking. Who is their backup?
Who's
their backup?
My guy had to play. He played with a torn meniscus for the second half of the season. He put up retarded numbers.
Who is their backup?
It doesn't matter. They don't need him. Who is Brett Favre's backup?
I don't remember.
Yes.
Aaron Rodgers.
No.
Yes, he was.
He came in and took that job. Well, he 1 year. He was back on 1 year.
All right, second in the division, I got the Broncos at 8-8. I know you're going to go with the Raiders.
I am.
Going with the Raiders.
I am. Because I have absolutely zero faith in the other 2 teams.
telling you, man, watch out for the Broncos. I'm not saying that they're going to be superstars and all this that, and the other, but you got to win in 4 games.
No,
Damn.
I got them at the end. I got them at the bottom of the division. I got the Chargers ahead of them.
Wow. Please tell me how the Chargers are going to win anything this year.
Well, I'm telling you, I want to know how the Broncos is going to win anything.
Defense.
We don't know who their quarterback is.
Defense.
Von Miller's not playing.
Defense.
He opted out.
Defense.
So that's a wrap. That's a wrap for Broncos.
All right.
So are you talking about their secret weapon, Mile High Stadium? That's it. That's the secret weapon. That's the defense you were looking for.
You know what though? That is going to be probably one of the few home field advantage stadiums this year. You're not going to have a lot of fans, or if any. You still have to change into that altitude when going to Mile High because that's where they get the name, and it could be tough. And I mean, they're going to get 2 wins against the Chargers. They're going to split wins with the Raiders, and there's a potential to give the Chiefs just 1 loss just because it's a division rival at Mile High. So there's 4.
Yeah, okay.
And I think they got your division on their schedule. So there's at least another win when they play the Bengals.
That might be the win, that big Joe Burrow's over the top. Hey, man. Hey, I want to tell you right now, these cats is hooping right now with this Toronto and Boston game.
Uh-oh.
These cats is hooping right now. There's like 3:30 left in the game. Boston up 3. So they try to go up 2-0. They go up 2-0. They go sweep Toronto. So I'm telling you. All right.
Toronto's going to end up winning.
I hope. I need 6 games out of them, bro. I need 6 games out of that series.
All right. So in the West Division of the AFC, I have the Chiefs, the Broncos, the Raiders, and the Chargers. And I got the Chargers winning 6 games. I got the Raiders winning 7, Broncos winning 8, Chiefs winning 11. You, sir, have the Chiefs, then the Raiders, and then the Chargers and the Broncos, right? Okay.
Hell, they might even be tied. So you can flip a coin with them 2 sorry bastards.
Well, we'll see what the black hole in Vegas brings this year. I mean, that's what it looks like, right? The big black hole.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where you're going with that one. I'm not. Well, on that note, folks, I think it's time for a little station identification.
What is up, everybody? It is your boy, the Ass from Black and White Sports, and let me talk to you about a little banking. First Financial Bank in John.buzzard. That's right, folks. The official bank of BW Sports 1 for all of your banking needs, whether it be savings, checking, mortgage loans, small business loans, and everything else under the sun. First Financial Bank in John.buzzard is where we go. Call that man 317-417-8582. That's 317-417-8582, or email him at John.buzzard@bankatfirst.com. That's right, First Financial Bank, the official bank of BW Sports 1. What's up, folks? It's your boy, the Ass from Black and White Sports, and I am looking to buy or sell a home. I know who I'm going to call, and that's Shawn Nugent, a.k.a. BW Sports 1's Rockstar Realtor. That's right, folks. Shawn Nugent is the man you need to talk to if you're looking for your dream home or looking to just downsize or anything in between when it comes to your new house. Call Shawn 317-503-8322. That's 317-503-8322, or email him shawn.nugent@talktotucker.com. You want to talk to Tucker? Talk to Shawn Nugent, BW Sports 1's Rockstar Realtor.
That's right, folks. Little station identification from our partners, First Financial Bank, and Talk to Tucker. Let's see.
And then Jason Tatum's got 34 points, bro.
That dude's bad, man. He's a bad man.
And the purple Jays he got on right now are dope.
Well, before we move on to the last two divisions of the AFC, let's make sure if you want to bet your ass and put your money where your mouth is, go to mybookie.ag, sign up today using promo code BWSports1 and receive, listen to this, guys, a 100% deposit match up to $1,000. Wow. If you got $1,000 to drop in there, you get $2,000 and a free $10 future bet. Check out mybookie.ag today. All right, Damon.
Hey, man.
I'm not going to make you wait. We're going to go to the north.
They got to understand the grind of BW Sports 1. Boy, they don't understand the grind. We about that internet life, son. But we keep our boobies covered.
Yeah. Keep my boobies covered. Nobody wants to see my man boobles. Now we're going to move to the AFC North. I'm not going to make you wait like you did me. I'm a nicer guy, even though I'm an ass. As he's watching bubble basketball, we're going to talk about the Steelers at 9-7 winning the division.
Wow.
That's who I got.
Wow.
Tied at 9-7 with the Ravens, but the divisional wins will force the Ravens to not win the division, and the Steelers to move on as the number 3 seed. Wow, see, I wasn't even looking at you.
I'm anxious to see who your number 2 seed is. We already know who the number 1 seed is. But
well, yeah, the Chiefs are obviously going to be the number 1 seed.
Yeah, so whenever we get to it, I'll make you see who the number 2 is. But yeah, bro.
So do you disagree with my?
I have the Ravens. I have the Ravens at the top of the division by 1 game.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's funny. I originally put that. I originally had them at 10-6 and the Steelers at 9-7. But I really think that the head-to-head matchups could be in your favor both games.
It's possible. I mean,
anything's possible.
Anything's possible, man.
Hell, my fat ass is racing in a go-kart now. Anything's possible.
Man, I hear you, man. I mean, because this is around that time. I haven't been paying a lot of attention to my Steeler chats and a lot of football because I'm going to tell you right now, I was not one of those people who thought we were going to get NFL football. So now that I've kind of seen that we're going to at least start the season, I have been doing a little bit more, you know what I mean, listen to my chats and doing my video search. And, man, they might be better than I thought. You know what I'm saying? The Steelers.
Yeah,
it might be better than I thought. You know what I mean? And the reason why I say that is because you got a lot of turnover in the NFL and especially in the AFC. You have a lot of turnover. And when you're not having those pre-camps, those mini camps, those off-season workouts, where you're not able to acclimate those guys before you get to training camp, I think that makes a whole lot of difference when you have a team that's coming in with cohesiveness, have played together, even though
Damon dropping the big words tonight.
I mean, I was
acclimated and cohesiveness.
I mean, I was hanging out with Stephen A. That made me use the thesaurus.
Wow. No, so, it's a Asaurus.
Asaurus. The Theasaurus.
Thesaurus. The Asaurus.
But where'd my game go?
It's over. It's over. Toronto won.
No, it's the 4-hour thing.
All right. While he's going to basketball.
I'm back.
He's back.
It's the 4-hour thing. But no, like I was saying, I think they're going to be a lot better than I thought. because of the camaraderie that they already had. Even though Ben was hurt and missed pretty much the whole season, they know
they still were 8-8.
Yeah, and they still were 8-8 and had a chance to make the playoffs. So you come back with a guy who can control an offense and help out on the running game because you won't have to lean on it so much. Maybe Connor will stay healthy. If he doesn't stay healthy, why not go get a Leonard Fournette? Because you're going to get him at a good deal. You know what I mean?
$4 million.
You're going to get him at a good deal.
$4 million for a running back in today's NFL is an amazing deal.
Yeah, and he's only been in the year for 4 years, so it's not like he's going to be like I need all this.
He's not washed up. He's not
washed up. So I think it'd be a wise move. A lot of running backs do well.
We've been waiting all damn day to talk about Leonard Fournette coming to the Steelers.
I'm now done. I just think that I still got him at second in the division. I think what offensively the Ravens bring to the table, they're just a half a notch lower than Kansas City. So I feel that they are the team to beat in that division. I like the Steelers to.
Well, you notice I didn't say the Ravens were the 2 seed in my book.
I noticed. Well, they couldn't have been tied at 9-7.
Correct.
So I'm anxious. So that's obviously coming out of the East.
Well, it is. But before we get to that, I'm going to talk about the Browns having an 8-8 season this year, and the Bengals 4 wins at most.
Hey, if the Bengals win 4 wins, their coach is going to get Coach of the Year. I mean, that's just not a good football team. And I just hope they don't ruin this young boy, Joe Burrows, because he's a phenomenal talent. He's going to be a really good quarterback for a really long time. And
as long as they don't get him killed the first year.
Yeah, that's the big thing. So, I don't know.
They did add 1 or 2 pieces to the O-line that were pretty good pickups. I cannot remember the names, but I do remember seeing the draft and free agent moves. And like I said, I can't remember exactly who they got, but they did get some linemen. Now, granted, it's going to be a while. Go figure. Go figure.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
you got anything else to talk about the Browns? Because
you have to talk about the Browns. The Browns, this is a put up or shut up. I know
wholeheartedly,
but you got to keep giving Baker Mayfield the benefit of the doubt. This is his 3rd year.
Yep.
And his 4th offensive coordinator.
Yep.
No one's going to be successful.
Set up for failure, people.
I mean. So, but I think this is a put up, shut up year for the whole shebang, for Baker, for OBJ. You know what I mean? I think
Jarvis Landry.
I think the only person that's safe is Nick Chubb.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? They got a really good defense. You have talented pieces on offense. Let's just see what they can do.
I'm gonna call it right now. Lamar Jackson gets hurt. The Browns will make the playoffs.
Wow. So you got both wild cards have to – well, no, you can't because you got the Steelers winning.
Mm-hmm. I do. So let's move to the East.
I'm trying to figure this out.
Jets.
They win 8-8. You got to be 8-8. And you got to make it to playoffs, but
if
Lamar
Jackson, I'm saying if Lamar Jackson gets hurt and injured and he's out for the season, that team will fall and the Browns will take over the second spot in the division and will make the wild card.
You're in one of those hypothetical situations.
Yes, totally hypothetical situation. 100%.
Yeah.
Jets, Jets, burn. 4 wins for your New York Jets because they suck. I mean, you have them anywhere but fourth in the AFC East?
I mean, can you tie for sixth?
For sixth? For sixth in what? The division?
Yes.
No.
I mean, really, it's a coin flip of which one of these teams is going to suck the worst.
Wholeheartedly, the Jets are, because the Dolphins have a way better defense. They have 2 of the top 10 cornerbacks in the league. I was talking about that last night to Rafael. That's going to stop some over the top scores. I really do have some faith in what Miami is really starting to put together the past year. I'm not saying that they're going to win, be over 500. I got them winning 6 games, though. I mean, 2 of them are the Jets.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think they're going to have more issues with this quarterback situation because, as soon as they start losing games.
Gesundheit.
As soon as they start losing games.
If it's not a dog barking at bunnies, it's my sister from another mister over there losing her allergies.
But yeah, I think it's. I mean,
what do you say, live TV?
I don't know. I don't have any faith in either one of them. Yeah, I mean, the Miami organization hasn't really been doing their teams any kind of justice, any kind of means down there. I don't have faith in any of them. Baseball, only one is Miami Heat. The only team that's doing anything positive in Miami. So
I think Miami's on the outside.
But the Jets suck
so bad.
So bad. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to flip mine. I'm going to put the Jets at the bottom, I'm going to put the Dolphins at 3, and I'm going to give the Dolphins 6 wins.
Good. That sounds wonderful, sir. That sounds like mine. Now, here's the moment of truth. Damon, who do you have as second in the AFC East?
The answer to tomorrow's trivia question, that will be the New England Patriots.
I like what you're going. I like it. I got them going 8-8 and missing the playoffs for the first time in a long time.
19 seasons.
Yeah. 2001 was the last time they missed the playoffs. In a Drew Brees-led offense.
Who?
Well, not Drew Brees. Drew Bledsoe. Sorry.
Okay.
Drew Bledsoe.
Why wasn't he still at Purdue?
Yeah. No, he was probably just out of there at that time.
No, yeah. I got the Patriots coming in second in the AFC East, but I have them at 9-7.
Okay.
And I do have them making the playoffs.
So for the Asses, number 2 seed in the AFC, the defense of the Buffalo Bills. And yes, our once leprechaun / now orthopedic surgeon, Dr. Charles Castle, is on the Buffalo Bills staff. We have some inside now.
Awesome.
That's not the reason I picked them to win the division, though. I really think Buffalo has been, for the past couple, 2-3 years, man, they've been right there. 0-2.
2-0 Boston.
So the sweep is coming, right? Is that what you're saying? They
Yes,
went up 2-0, so they're going to sweep Toronto. All right, there. You heard it here on Taco Tuesday.
His ass.
The one is saying that Boston will now sweep the defending champs.
I'm not giving a Charles Barkley guarantee, but I do. But I like the Bills at number 1 here, and I do like the Bills at the number I don't know
I
how
got
I
him
got
going
my,
10-6.
I don't know how I got
10
my,
and 6.
I gotta really re-look at how I got the numbers laid out for the playoff lining up, but I like Buffalo as so. Yeah, I like Buffalo as my number 2.
Oh, she lost the first set.
I like who? Serena?
Venus.
Venus.
We're having a conversation within a conversation within
Yeah,
a
conversation within the conversation. I'm liking the Chiefs at the top, and I'm liking the Bills at number 2 because you say defense, but I'm telling you their offense is going to be explosive.
I really do think that.
Josh Allen. This is Josh Allen.
There you go. Josh Allen is the real deal. He is he reminds me, and not in a bad way. He reminds me of a young, talented, hard-nosed Matthew Stafford type player.
I think he reminds me of a better passer, Cam Newton.
Is he dressed better?
Oh no one dresses better than Cam.
Yeah. Oh. The whole Black and White Sports fan club was waiting for the reply and the disgusted sound from the editor-in-chief herself, because we know how much she loves Cam Newton.
Oh yeah, you knew you was gonna hear it. You was gonna hear it.
So I got the Chiefs obviously at number 1, the Bills at number 2, the Steelers at 3, the Colts at 4. Your first wild card will be the Ravens. And the second one will be the Texans.
Oh, can't do a thing with it.
The Texans. All right, so I have
or the Broncos. The Broncos might slap. That's my sleeper team. Yeah, I'm taking the Texans out of there. I'm putting the Broncos in.
All right, so so I have Chiefs 1. Let me use a Post-it note so I can pay attention. Post-it note.
Oh. Well, why don't you just use a color note?
I do, but if I get to clicking too many buttons, shit's gonna go wrong. Plus, I got my show notes up on there.
My
notes.
Within the notes.
So I got Chiefs at 1, Bills at 2. I have Colts at 3.
You said Steelers were 3 earlier.
No, I couldn't have said Steelers were 3 when you said the Steelers were winning the division. I said the Ravens were winning the division.
That's true.
So I got Colts at 3, and I have Ravens at 4 because they won the division.
And then you have the Steelers.
First wild card is the Steelers, which I like because the last 2 Super Bowl wins have been from the wild card spot. And I have the Steelers and I have the Pats for the wild card.
All right. There you have it. Conference winners. Who you bringing? Who's going to represent the AFC in Super Bowl, 55? Or is that where we're at, 55?
Hell, I don't know, bro.
I think it's 55.
As much as I would love to see, since I did pick the Eagles to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl last week, I would love to see a Keystone State Super Bowl
sir.
in Tampa.
We all would.
As much as I'd love to see it, I don't think that this year is going to be that year. I actually like the Chiefs to repeat.
All right. Well, I'm calling it the Keystone State Battle, baby. The Steelers. But actually, I picked the Saints to beat the Eagles in the NFC Championship, so I can't say that. So I'm picking your Steelers to go to the Super Bowl against the New Orleans Saints. There you have it, folks. Black and White Sports annual football kickoff has happened right now. The AFC this week, the NFC last week. That guy right there, he's the one.
Oh, I am. So you got Steelers, Saints. I'm making a note so I can write this down. You got Steelers, Saints, and I have Eagles, Chiefs.
Yep. Which would be a good storyline too, because you got Andy Reid versus.
I really wanted to pick the Bills. I did. But Andy Reid, man, is hot right now, bro.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, I think personally, Andy Reid was ahead of his time when he was coaching the Eagles, and that offense that he puts together and those schemes that he puts together. The league wasn't really ready for what he was even. I mean, his own offense wasn't ready. Now, there's a different players. There's a different. What do you call it? Generational players that are really evolving with this offense type. And I really think Andy Reid is a hell of a coach.
I think that Andy Reid was, when he envisioned his offense back with Donovan McNabb, when he was with the Eagles, when he was designing and creating and envisioning this offense, this is what his end result was. I think those years with Donovan, he was fine-tuning, he was tweaking, and he was plugging in and out different ways, kind of like your boy with the San Francisco's back in the 80s. I just can't think of his name right now. The innovator of the West Coast offense. You know what I mean? Bill Walsh. When you were in your young coach days, you had offense, but you didn't have it perfected. So you needed to learn different in outs or whatever the freaking word is. And I think that's what Andy Reid did with those Eagle offenses with Donovan McNabb, because if you look at it, Patrick Mahomes is just a better Donovan McNabb. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He's a better passer. He's a better runner. He reads the floor better. He makes better decisions. And and this offense is designed for that style quarterback. And all these other pieces fit right in. And it's amazing that you got Eric Bieniemy, who has picked up on the concept that you have had in your head, and he has been able to put it on paper and create plays for your offense. They're right now, those two, I mean, they better pay him to keep him so he can take over for Andy. If not, he's going to be a dog somewhere else.
Yep. And I agree. Well, there you have it, folks. That guy right there, he's the one. This guy right here, I'm the ass. Together, we are Black and White Sports, powered by First Financial Bank. Mr. John.buzzard for all your banking needs and accessories. 317-417-8582. That's 317-417-8582. And our Rockstar Realtor himself, BW Sports One's Rockstar Realtor, Mr. Shawn Nugent at Talk to Tucker. You want to talk about buying or selling a home? You talk to Tucker. You talk to Shawn at Talk to Tucker. 317-503-8322. That's 317-503-8322. The Pew Pew Girl is not here still. So, Damon, what do we do?
I got to take my shot.
And there it is.
And we keep Indy sporty, baby.
Pew, pew. Pew, pew.
Yes.
Pew, pew.
It burns.
You sound like the lady off of Beetlejuice, the one that smokes and got her throat slit.
Hey.
Give Arthur the handbook. Peace.
Now you know